So now we're looking at a mid-sagittal section, but not just of a skull this time, of a head that still has organs and muscles left in place. So what we can see from this point of view, though, is a superior nasal concha, a middle nasal concha, and an inferior nasal concha. And you can see why you can't see the superior one from an anterior point of view. It's hidden behind the middle nasal concha. Now, under each concha, there's a groove and a space, and if this was a real specimen, we'd be able to put the pointer up under there. That's a meatus, so that would be the superior nasal meatus. This would be the middle one, and then this the inferior one. Now, deep to the middle nasal concha, in the middle nasal meatus, there will be a little opening, and that's called the maxillary hiatus. And that one opens into, you guessed it, the maxillary sinus. And it's at the opening, though, is at the top of the sinus. So it's a tricky sinus to drain. And I'll show you here on this other model. So here we've got now a lateral point of view of the face, skull. You can see a few things have been removed here. So part of the mandible's missing, and then missing again here. And then part of the maxilla has been cut away here. So again, we're looking here at a maxillary sinus, and just note that the opening is there at the top. So that is the maxillary hiatus. Now we do have one specimen where you can see that maxillary hiatus from a medial point of view, like we have here, because the middle nasal concha has been removed. So make sure you have a look at that one as well. But on that other model, you can see the maxillary hiatus from inside the sinus itself. Now, there is also a thing called the semilunar hiatus, which is like a little half-moon-shaped tunnel, if you like, or canal, that's under the middle nasal concha, but it joins the frontal and maxillary sinuses. Now again, we have one specimen where you can see it, but no plastic models where you can see that. But that'll be nicely visible on one of the specimens, just about here, a little half-moon or crescent-shaped opening there. What we can see, though, on this model, which is very cool, here we've got the palate. Now, we can break it up into the hard palate, which is the bony part, which is mainly maxilla, and then a little bit of palatine bone. So that there is the hard palate. And then the soft palate. So there's the soft palate there, made up of muscle and epithelial tissue there. And then